All right, that's cool. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shai, Shem, Rakakadash. Give honors to the elder apostles of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied to you, Akim, that's out here preaching his truth from the four corners of the earth, risking your lives for the love of the gospel. You Aquath, you few Aquath that's learning in silence, being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shai finds your hands to do. This is Qam YASHARAHLA, accompanied by
Boy.
All right, yeah, I ran across this article a few minutes real quick. I just want to get into how America is really putting all their trust in Trump, man. I ran across this article. It reads, "Doomsday preppers are thinning out across the U.S., and it may be because President Trump quiets their fears." Okay, you want to open up with that scripture, son?
Yeah, sure. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. It says, "Thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in men, it says, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord."
Okay, right. So America is trusting in Trump, man, to quiet their fears, man. All right, and down farther, as you read this article, they actually gave a comparisons to who do you think the best presidents? Okay, because the preppers were actually up at an all-time high with Obama in office, because Obama, they was thinking that Obama was gonna be that one that basically defrauds the nations. Okay, which really it should be they should be worried about Trump, man, because Trump is the one that's actually bring a lot of well, he's the one he's just backing up what Obama what a lot of things that Obama did. Only really thing that he's trying to cross out is the what is it, his Obamacare, okay, but everything else, he's trying to undo. He's saying that he should have because Obama didn't put any sanctions on other nations, okay. He put a sanction on Iraq. All right, so let me read this part where it says here we go. Okay, after Trump was elected in 2016, Mills returned. Mills returned to the U.S. again to chat with preppers, and found they were feeling more relaxed now that Trump is president. Okay, and our son just read that scriptures, man. Hey, and they're trusting in this. They're trusting in man. Okay, because they think that Trump is really America. Yahweh Shai is putting the spirit on Esau, man, to that pomp, man, and that pomp is higher than it ever has been before. Okay, this is why you have what you call that? I forgot the guys that marched on Washington, the white cats, but you have that spirit of hatred brewing with Trump in office, man. Okay, he said while there have been some reports that a band of liberals, anti-Trump preppers, is growing since 2016 election. Mills says he hasn't. Mills is the guy, the construction guy at the beginning. Okay, this the guy. He's what you call a construction worker of prep bunkers, underground bunkers. Okay. Okay, when it says okay, he said while there have been some reports that a band of liberals and anti-Trump preppers is growing since 2016 election, Mills says he hasn't seen much evidence of any huge increase in prepping, stockpiling, sentiment that Merck was that Merrick Chief and other preppers, business people echoed. He said, "My sense is that the most of it has really cooled cooled off, Mills told Business Insiders, no doubt there was an uptick in left-wing and liberal preppers following the election, but but I, but I just don't think that it's comparable to the upscale, to its upscale to what happened in 2008, when Obama came in. Okay, because what Obama was so-called black president. Okay, and people, I guess because that racism thing, man. You know, and read that scripture again, son.
The one
You
in
said,
Jeremiah.
yeah.
Okay.
Trump's in office. This is another headline. He said, Trump's in office. We don't have to worry about anything, right? And that's that pomp, man. Matter of fact, let me read that again. I'll get the pomp of this.
That's Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. It says, "Thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusts in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord."
Mm-hmm.
Um, for he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh.
Right, and get that pomp too. Yeah, because they don't see what was Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," man. And that's and basically by what he meant by that, man, is to go take that old spirit of Esau is coming back, man. Okay, make America great again. It's like, hey, man, put these niggas beneath us. Increase work. Make them work more. He's gonna cut welfare. He's gonna put the women back to work, man. It's not gonna be a free ride. This is what Esau is saying. It's not gonna be a free ride, which really we know it's more of them on welfare than it is Jake. Okay, and that pomp is coming back, man. Esau is, man. They are up in odds with all the other nations. Let me read some more of this while he getting that. He said, Mill is one of the only academic studies he but Mills is one of the only academic studying the prepping phenomenon. He wrote about the rise of preppers under Obama in a journal of risky research last year, and just followed up with his Journal of America's study paper, Obama Getting, okay, Fear. That's what is his name of his study paper, okay. The far right, and the rise of doomsday prepping in Obama's America in June. He says the current prepping cooled off in the U.S. is being felt by people who run prepping Facebook groups and prepping focused businesses too. Okay, Rick Austin, who organized a popular prepping camp in the hills of North Carolina every year, which is attended by roughly 1,400 worst case scenario preppers hoping to beef up their skills, also noted a downturn. Okay, businesses are down. Business is down, and people have kind of gone, oh, Trump's in office. We don't have to worry about anything. He said while milking his goat from a undisclosed location in the Appalachian Mountains. Dated dates back this dates this back between March 2014 and May of 2015. Mills trailed 46 preppers exposed across the U.S. where prepping would link up to buy great gear and glean new survival skills. This year, preppers' websites and Simply Preppers names just over a dozen prepping prepping shows across the U.S. All right, so that number is dropping significantly because they're giving they're giving all they putting all their trust in this Edomite that's in office now, man. All right, DJ Trump. Okay, read that.
This is
Isaiah.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse verse 11. I'm gonna start from 10. It says, "And all they that speak unto thee, how art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vows, the worm is spread up under thee, and the worms cover thee."
Right. And they sit up there talking about we don't have to worry about nothing. Well, the other nations are saying, what, man? I thought this become as weak as we. Okay, because those other nations, man, are not threatened by America no more. If anything, they should be more alarmed, man. We're closer to this place going down, man, than it ever was with Obama in office. All right, that chip is already basically being already implicated, man. There's more people that got the chip than you think, man. Okay, there's only a few more things, man, that's set in place, man. All right. Is there some more of that? That was it.
It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the grave, which didst weaken the nations?
Mm-hmm.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend above the heights. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's just him showing his That, you read the pomp?
Yeah.
Okay. That was up some.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Yeah.
I don't think that was it. No,
There was something else?
yes, another pomp. It's another one with
What does it say?
glass. I can't see that far. They say that pomp is lifted up. I think it is Isaiah, but okay. All right, let me finish this article. Okay, he said, and he said they tend. Okay, the preppers. He said they preppers tend to be prepping, and the gun shows prepping the gun shows. Mills said the prepping is kind of folding into another interest. All right, this is they got a picture of a guy who's showing a all white one of those was it bio suits or whatever. David D. Eugenio Fund, founder of the Home Safety Academy in Lake Park, Florida, poses with a hazardous material, hazmat suit. In the pockets, dehydrated food. October, okay. Prepping in another title to another piece of this article. Prepping is an American tradition. Neil says prepping is an American-born tradition. The preparedness phenomenon aligns with the U.S. history of prizing ideas of individualism and self-reliance. Preppers often talk about homesteading and learning forgotten ways of living off the land. All right. Okay, and that's basically okay. It's showing another guy tending to his beehive and stuff like that. But really, basically, that's the point, man. You know, we just wanted to share this little article, man, because you know, what does the scripture say? Get that piece. In Matthew's piece of safety and shoot, and sudden destruction. Okay. Yeah, cause people are dressed in this place, and Jake is just sleep, man. Hell, you see on Jake, Jake's agenda is fucking chicken sandwiches and uh, 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 chicken sandwiches and fucking Jay Z trying to get a deal with the NFL, man. You know, they know what keeps Jake sleep, man. All right. I said Jake is not noticing shit, man. All right, you got it.
This is First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. It says, For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, because this place is pregnant. This place, America, is pregnant with destruction. All right, and we see it coming forth, man. And it's gonna be as a travailing woman, man. All right, because you don't know when that baby coming. All she knows is when that water breaks. And when that water breaks, man, it's sometimes the baby can come right then and there, or sometimes it can prolong, you know, for a few hours, you know. But we know we in that hours, man. All right, so. Huh? You got something else? Go ahead. That's cool. That's cool.
This is Nahum. Stop here. This is Nahum chapter 3.
Like your little PM mouse.
Yeah. It's actually easier to use than
that's cool. That's cool.
This is Nahum chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, "Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in his fury of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. And with an overrunning flood will he make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies."
Yep.
What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end, and affliction shall not rise up a second time.
Yep.
So that's basically just like, no matter what you do, no matter what you prepare for, that it's asking a question: who can stand before his indignation? Like who would be able to say, stand up and says, I endured the Lord's indignation. Just look at what the Lord did to the world, and look what he did to Egypt, and look at the various kingdoms that the Lord threw down. Yep. There's one person saying, well, I stood against the Lord, and there's nothing the Lord could do to bring me down, or what. Just look what he did to Antiochus Epiphanes, man. He brought Antiochus Epiphanes' pride so low where he said that it is wrong for a man to think to himself to be above God. You know, and Antiochus Epiphanes is like one of the top tier Edomites.
Yeah.
You know, he was a force to be reckoned with, but the Lord brought that pride of him down. You know, and it says, who can stand before who can abide in his furious of his anger? Who can abide? Abide is something that you can withstand. You know, I say, I'm gonna abide at this job for a while, which means what you're gonna deal with it. You have the patience to deal with it. It's saying, who can do that in the Lord's anger? Who can abide in the Lord's anger? If the Lord wants you dead, he can kill you in a heartbeat. You know, it says, but I like the next verse 7. It says, the Lord is good and a stronghold in the day of trouble, which means what? He's talking to those that trust in him, those that put their trust into the Lord. He's good to them. He's going to be a stronghold to them. But it says, and he knows them that trust in him. So the Lord already has his elect. The Lord already knows who's going to call upon his name. The Lord already knows who's going to who is he going to save, and who he's going to destroy when it's time of trouble comes. So no matter what them people do, if you're 2/3, guess what? You're going to be destroyed. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, no matter what meals you prep up, no matter who you put your trust in, hey, you're going to be destroyed. It's written. You know?
I'm looking for that the young guy, the guy that actually he said he had followed the Lord in all his youth, and he told me, he said I've done well and I filled up all my barns.
Oh,
and he
said,
thou soul. He said thou soul is required tonight. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read this right quick. This is Isaiah chapter 36 verse 6. It says, "Lo, thou trust in the staff of a broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him." See, so you people out here is trusting in that broken reed, and that broken reed is what? America's system, America's philosophy, that thing that America tries to push, because a reed, a staff is for what, man? You see an elderly person with a staff, it's really for support, to keep you a balance. Because if they didn't have that staff, they would tumble over and fall. So America to you is like that staff. People get on, like Pops mentioned, the government, you preppers, you do all this stuff for America, and you do all this stuff to prep yourself. But preppers are starting to go down because they really put their trust in Donald Trump. They like, we don't need to prep no more. We think this guy's we think he has the plan, he has the idea. So let's prep right now. Which you preppers didn't really, phase anything anyways.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter if you prepped or not. But it's really talking about these people right here, how much they trust into Egypt. But the scriptures call it what? A broken reed. And a reed is the beginning part of the staff, the part that you put your hand on.
Right.
And that part is broken. Now, if that part is broken and it's stuck out, and you actually lean on it, then it's gonna go through your hand. It's doing more harm than good. You know, so you're sitting here, you putting your trust and lean in it, and it go through your hand. You were like, you know, you're gonna jump back like it just pierced your hand. Right. So, but that's your own fault because you put your trust in that. That's right. Scripture we just read, Jeremiah, where it says, "Cursed be the man that trusteth in man." Yeah. You should have put your trust in the Lord. You know, but since you put your trust in man, Esau, you gonna get messed up.
Yeah, and that's for Jake too, because it's Jake Prepper.
It's anybody who trusts in Egypt.
It's Jake Preppers out there. All right, this is Luke 20. This is Luke 12:16. He said, and he spoke a parable unto them, saying, he said, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? He said, and he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. All right, and that's what Esau is doing, man, with these underground bunkers. But like I said, now he's in the time of not what peace and safety, and then sudden destruction, because he said they just read in that article that they said, hey, look, we don't have to do nothing. Trump's in office. Okay. He said, and I will say to my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Verse 20. But the power said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards the power. Right, so our trust should be what also our trust should always be in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, man. All right, and his time and watching the prophecies, okay, because the prophecies said shall not one fail, man. The prophecies is what's gonna come to pass, man. Not in the events that's happening, man. All right, because we in the time, man. It looks like safety. You know, it's not a lot going on, but hey, man, this thing is gonna happen suddenly. Right, and that like we said, man, the chip is not going to be no random thing. Right now, people are taking it willingly, okay, and the jobs are pushing, okay. But one day, you're gonna go. They're doing a little stamp thing. They're doing the concentration camps with the northern kingdoms. Okay, this thing it's rolling, man. It's just like I said, you have to be watch and pray, man. All right, if that's it, you got something else?
No, that's it.
All right, with that, man, we give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekakadash, double honors to the elder apostles, Jim, Master, who as well, and worthy of double honors. And peace and blessings multiplied to you, Akim, that's out there preaching this truth for the love of the gospel, risking lives, and you, Aqua, true Aqua, that's listening in silence and being blessed, whatever Yahweh shall be found your hands to do. All right, Shalom.